Hey guys, how are you today? My name is Madison. Welcome to my channel. This channel is going to be for prepping, mostly grocery shopping, organization, tips and tricks, all things of that sort. So if that sounds like it interests you, please subscribe and follow along my journey that I recently started, which is prepping. Now, I decided to get into prepping, as you would call it, or being more prepared as an individual and for my family recently because of coronavirus, COVID. And I realized that we really didn't have any extra food in our house. We had maybe enough for a week, but other than that, you know, if grocery stores were closed down or we couldn't get food from outside sources, we would starve, we would go hungry. So that is what stemmed this journey for me. So I started back in July of 2020, and ever since then I've been stocking up about every week, if not every week, every other week. So yeah, I have about, I would say, 3 months worth at the moment, and I would love to give you guys a tour of that. Before I get into this, I just want to quickly introduce myself. As I said, my name is Madison. I am married, no kids, just 2 dogs. Got married at the beginning of 2020, right as COVID hit, seriously, like 2 weeks after COVID hit. So newlywed, no children yet, but one day. And I have 2 dogs who are crazy, and I'm sure I will show them in videos in the future. So I work as a nanny. I nanny for an adorable family, and I love my job. In my free time, I like to cook, bake, run, take my dogs on walks. In the summer, I like to hike, but it's too cold here on the West Coast in the winter. I'm in the northwest of the United States, and it's currently snowing right now. We're going through a little bit of a snowstorm, so I'm very happy to have my preps today. One more thing before I get into this pantry tour. I decided to start doing this because I loved watching other people do this. Some of my favorite preppers are Pegi Don, World of Aphonia. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I really like those guys, and as well as Life Full of Hope. I will link all those channels down in the description, so you can go head over to them. Maybe you came from them, maybe you're going to them, I don't know, but they're really good and helpful. They have a lot of information and tips, and most of what I have in my pantry is sourced from them. So they are very informative, and I really enjoy watching them. So that is why I decided to start my own channel, and hopefully I can do the same for other people. So without further ado, let's go into the tour of my prepper pantry. So we are going to start with this first bookshelf right here, full of cleaning supplies, soaps, toothbrushes, that sort of stuff. Yes, all of my items at the moment are on bookshelves. I'm hoping to get proper shelves one day, but for the time being, these work, and it's a very cheap way to store canned goods because bookshelves are very sturdy and will hold them up. So over here, let's start with rubbing alcohol and hydrogen peroxide right in the back. Have some deodorant right there. Right here is where I keep all of our extra toothbrushes. These right here, pack of 6, $1 at Walmart. Best deal you could, seriously, best deal out there. And then underneath that is all of my toothpaste. Again, most of these were $1 or under, so very cheap. They're not the best toothpaste out there, but you know, in a time of crisis, they will do, and they'll keep your teeth clean. So, some deodorant for my husband, some extra lotions. Right here, as you can tell, I love Bath and Body Works. Every year they have their end of the year sale, and I stock up on soap. So that is what I got this year. I have lots of different scents. Oh, I love Bath and Body Works so much. But when I run out of my Bath and Body Works, we have just the normal Target brand, which I believe these were just like $1 each. So those will do. Down here on this shelf, I have all my disinfecting wipes. it looks like more than it is. I probably go through one of these a week. So anytime I see these at the store, I grab them. As well as Lysol. I don't use the spray as much as the wipes. But, you know, if every once in a while, I'll grab one. Although I don't grab one every time I see them. And then over here is my hand sanitizer. I do need to get some more of these because we go through a lot of that in our house. So, all right, moving down. This is like for power outages and camping and that kind of stuff. Right here, these little flashlights were just $1 from Walmart. They come with batteries, so that's really nice. Underneath here, some long matches. This is actually a hand crank radio. I haven't opened it yet. I got it for Christmas, but this will be very nice to have if power goes out. So back there, I have a little lantern. Extra can opener. I have a couple of those around the house just in case, but there's a proper one right here. And then a camping stove. Here are my tea lights. I do have another pack up in a closet somewhere of like 100 or so, maybe 200. I can't remember. But anyway, those are nice to have when the power goes out. Just a quick light source, as well as some taller candles back there. These guys right here. Oh, I have some nuts right there too. These are Brita water bottles. They filter the water as you drink them, and then I have some filters for them right now. Got those for Christmas. Don't know if I'm gonna break those out until we go like camping or hiking or something. So those are there. Moving down, this is kind of just miscellaneous items. Don't really have a place for these, so I just popped them down here. Some pads for my Swiffer, some extra formula, extra pads. First aid kit. I don't really think there's anything in there, but just the bag for that. Some Scentsy cubes. These right here are normally $6.42 at Walmart for the pack of 5, but we have a local deal outlet where I live, and these were for $4, a 5-pack for $4. So I got 2 of those, and I will be going back for more as soon as we start using these ones. So. And then I just have an extra thing of vinegar right there. Okay, moving on to this shelf. This shelf is probably my most full shelf that I have. Definitely the heaviest because it's all canned items. So up here is just my miscellaneous items. I just kind of have what doesn't have a place. I keep those items up here. And I write all the dates, the expiration dates on the top of all my cans. So when I'm organizing and I get new things in and I need to see what goes on the back and the front, it's just really easy for me to just, you know, they all look the same. I can see when it expires and quickly organize it that way. So yeah, that is miscellaneous. Moving down. This is all beans right here. And as you can see, I don't know if you can see, but it goes back 4 cans. So I don't know, how good is my math? 6 times 4, 24 cans right there. So, and then I have some carrots, some chili beans. Okay, moving on, we have some diced potatoes, refried beans, and green beans. I don't like many canned vegetables, but I do like the canned green beans, so those will be really nice to have on hand. Moving down, back there I only have 2 cans of the mixed vegetables just because I don't really think we're going to eat them unless we are in dire need of some nutrients in our diets. So those are just there to be there. Right here I love canned pineapple, so have quite a couple of those. I love pineapple. Moving on, pork and beans. Don't eat these too much, but they are good, and you know, if we were living off this pantry, we would definitely eat them. I love beefaroni. People think I'm crazy that I love canned pasta, but I've always loved beefaroni ever since I was a kid, and it's so good. It fills you up for a bit, but I really like it. So, and then I just have the spaghetti and meatballs. I think that's all the Great Value Walmart brand. So have 6 of those, or sorry, 8 of those. Okay, moving down. This is where I keep more diced potatoes, more kidney beans, more green beans, and then canned corn. Now, I'm not a huge fan of canned corn. I am definitely more of a frozen corn kind of gal, but if there's no frozen corn, if the freezer goes out and we have to eat canned corn, then I will. So that's how I feel about canned corn. Okay, moving on. This is where I keep all of my large cans of diced tomatoes. Now, I use one of these in every pot of chili that I make. So it's a lot easier just to have the big can than to use the 2 smaller cans. And then I also used, I have my enchilada sauce right there. We don't use that too often, but I will make an enchilada casserole, or we'll have taco soup, which uses a can of that every once in a while. So it's always nice to have on hand. Okay, right here, cream of mushroom soup. I don't really use this too often. We really only use it when we have beef stroganoff, which is probably once a month. So it's just nice to have. And then tomato sauce. Use tomato sauce in so many of my recipes. So nice to have. Pinto beans, black beans. Another type of bean I use a lot. We use it in a lot of our chilies and just our everyday cooking. So those are great. Okay. The Nally chili is really good. It's much better than just the store brand of chili at Walmart. So I really like the Nally. I also really like the Hormel, but the Hormel is a bit pricier than the Nally, if I am correct. So we usually go with Nally, and it's really good. Rotel, don't even get me started on Rotel. I love Rotel. I use Rotel in so many of my recipes, and I find myself always running out. I always think I have enough, and then I always run out, so I always have to get more. So whenever that is on sale, I will go ahead and grab quite a few. Mandarin oranges, another thing that I will really probably only eat in time of need. I don't really just snack on canned fruit. It's kind of just there for when I need it. And then cream of chicken. Moving down, over here I have my canned pumpkin. This was actually hard to find for quite a while where I'm at on the West Coast, and I could not find it in any store. So when I found it, I grabbed a couple, and I actually was able to find some at Costco back in October when it was running low. So I definitely grabbed some of that. I love using the pumpkin to make pumpkin chocolate chip cookies, pumpkin bread. Anything pumpkin is good in my eyes. So, and then I have cans of chicken broth. This was a case lot sale at my local Kroger, and I bought a case of 24, I believe. And so I have a bunch of those for when I need them. Okay, moving on. This is where I keep all of my extra sandwich bags, freezer bags, storage bags, all of those things. They're really nice to have on hand, especially when you run out and you need a bag to pack your lunch or to put some screws in. So I always have extra bags. I never want to run out of bags. So anytime I'm running low, I will grab one of these, put them in my working pantry, and then get another one. Always rotating. This is what I like to call my baking shelf. Back here's my crunchy peanut butter. Crunchy peanut butter is way better than creamy peanut butter, in my opinion. You can have your own opinion, but I love crunchy peanut butter. That was also a case lot sale at Kroger. I've already used probably over half of them, so we go through a lot of peanut butter in this house. Although it's just my husband and I. Okay, I go through a lot of peanut butter in this house. Anyway, then I have an extra cocoa powder. Those are just baking sodas right there. Extra salt, sugar. I have 2 of these. Chocolate chips from Costco, and then brown sugar underneath that. Moving down, this is all my canned meats. I do want to get more of these. I feel like I could have more, but for the time being, that's enough. And next time I go to Costco, I'm going to pick up another chicken breast. Right here, this is where I keep my extra pastas that are not in my kitchen, as well as down here, there are some canned pasta and rice. These cans right here have a 30-year shelf life, so I will not be digging into those until I need them, because they will last basically forever. Well, as long as I live. And then I have some extra rice down there. I put some rotini in here, some just normal long grain rice, and I have some spaghetti stacked on top of there. These are just my extras. All right, next shelf, we have a lot of different items just mixed around. Over here I have chicken broth. I always keep one of these in my fridge at all times just because I use them in basically every recipe that I make. So I always have these on hand and lots of extras in my normal pantry as well. Here are some cooking sprays. These were really hard to find when COVID hit. So once they started getting them back in stock, I stocked up on those. Honey from Costco. Honey never expires, so this is really good to keep in your pantry. If it ever does crystallize and harden up, you can just put the whole container in a bowl of warmish hot water and it will all turn back to normal. So honey is great and it will never expire. This is barbecue sauce. Love Sweet Baby Ray's. Some extra virgin olive oil from Costco. And then I have a extra thing of minced garlic. Vegetable oil I like to use in my cooking and baking. Not so much cooking, more just baking. And then here is some shelf stable milk. This is from the Dollar Tree. It has a shelf life of about a little under a year. So if we haven't used it by like November, I'll just pop them in our fridge to rotate as our normal milk. So those are nice to have. And I want to get more of those because they're only $1 and they're so nice to have. Okay, moving down, this is where my pasta sauces are, as well as my soups. I love the Hunt sauce because it's cheap and it's good and it's in a can and lasts a long time and it's just perfect. And then these soups, these are chunky. I got these on sale from Kroger. They were like half off, so I bought a bunch, so. Okay, moving down, this is my snack shelf. We love Ritz crackers in this house. We go through one of those Costco packs in just a month. So just my husband and I, we love Ritz crackers. Some Slim Jims just to snack on. Extra thing of cereal that didn't fit on the cereal shelf. These Z bars, they're meant for kids. As you can see, it says Cliff Kid on it. They're meant for kids, but I love them. Like I started eating them from the houses that I nanny at, and I just decided to buy my own, and they're so good. Cheez-Its, I love Cheez-Its. Vanilla wafers, my husband likes those. Moving down, this is the cereal shelf. Let me move these so you can have a better view. So I'm not a huge cereal eater. My husband is the one who eats all the cereal in our house, so I definitely want to make sure that we always have some backups for him. He has cereal every day. So I'll have lots of backups, and I only buy cereal when it's on sale. These right here, these big Cheerios, I got at Kroger. They're normally like $6, I think, if I'm correct, and they had a sale where each one was $2. So I got those plus the Lucky Charms plus like 4 other cereals all for $2. And these are the big size. These are the giant ones. So I got a heck of a deal on those. Down here we have some Gatorades for when we're sick and not feeling well. Since they have electrolytes, they're really good to kind of keep your body going when you're sick. So we've already dug into a couple of those because we have been sick since I bought these. So those have been nice to have. All right, this shelf definitely needs some organizing. It's kind of all over the place, but this is where I keep all of our chips. This is our favorite brand of chips, and they had a deal at our grocery store the other day, which it was 3 for $5, yeah. And they're normally $2.50 a piece, so basically it was buy 2 get 1 free. So I got quite a few of those. We love those. Right here, some ramen. Husband loves ramen, so gotta have that on hand for him. Moving down, more pasta sauce. This is my favorite pasta sauce, just normal marinara. So have a lot of those. More noodles, some quick oats. Now down on this shelf is some corned beef hash. I've actually never had this, but I looked at the caloric, I saw the nutrition facts, and it has 640 calories in this whole container, which is amazing, you know, if you're hungry and trying to get some calories in. So that is gonna be one of the items that we eat if we're really starving, to really fill us up. Over here, this is also just a little miscellaneous. I I need to get organizing soon. But more tomato sauce, more diced tomatoes, and then Vienna sausages. I never tried these when I bought them, and I tried them the other day after I bought them, and they taste like dog food to me. So I will eat those if I'm literally starving. But other than that, they're probably just going to be sitting on the shelf. Okay, here is the last of the food, of the canned food. Love paste salsa. Gotta have extras of that. Probably go through one of those a month, so nice to have some backups. Some Nally beef stew. Never tried that, but you know, that'd be a good meal for when you're in need and hungry. And then I just have some family size cut green beans and peaches and pears for, you know, when we have people over. Okay, excuse whatever is going on in here. We still have not fully unpacked our house, so it's kind of just all over the place. But over here is where I keep our bug out bags. Me and my husband both, we have a bug out bag of our own. And then I want to fill that one doesn't have anything in it right now, but I do want to fill that one up more for our dogs and just kind of extra items that we need. So I'll do another video one day on what's in our bug out bags. Okay, this shelf is kind of a little bit of a mess, but this is where I keep our extra laundry detergents. There's some more flushable wipes. That is the Costco brand. Some extra dish detergent, dish soap. This is just for our carpet cleaner. It's not really a prep item. Just keep it in here. And then extra laundry detergent that we are going to be digging into soon because our other one is almost empty. And then another extra laundry detergent. And this is just where I kind of keep the extra cleaning supplies that are not being used at the moment. Just kind of backups. Not very organized. Just kind of grab an extra one here or there at the store and put it in there. So yeah, that is that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've enjoyed showing you all my prepper pantry. I can't wait to continue on this YouTube journey and learn more and share more. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video.